cannot be subdued, can never submit. Position is grip, the mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fist. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring. You are the sweetest thing.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falkor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy. This is Muhammad Ali.
This bout is scheduled.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
It's hard. You've got to concentrate, preserve that energy, because when the heat's on you and you get hit, that's double heat.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest. And that's the opening bell, round one. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Scoring uppercut there. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Counter punching. Misses with the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Those punches add up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Fighters doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bo in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to...
There's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
With that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Yeah, I know. Stick a move, stick a move.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took the
focus.
On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Stamina is off the charts. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another. And you saw it here live, a knockout
Let's
win.
go.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Power. Punch perfect. That was her.
No, he mad as hell. Good fight. Hey, yo, tell KO King. You know what I mean? Good fight. You know what I'm saying? But, a new king has been crowned. You heard?
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler?
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt.
Oh, this is another one for their camp.
Let's make sure they measure up well.
Okay.
Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best.
All right, I need a camp. I mean, I need a camp. I got to start my own camp. I see I got to start my own camp. Feel me?
Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion.
I'm knocking the whole camp out. Feel me? That's probably their best person.
Crawford.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. You don't want to trade shots. Do you believe this? What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Nice count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Threw a punch and just got countered. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Both men step back for just a moment. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Sugar is in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He parries away the left uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Power is obviously the great equalizer. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
The fight's not over yet.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's... You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That one lands. Incredible work rate. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.